exit player interviews, and we had organizational meetings where we evaluated everything, and we took a look at how we thought we could improve. When those meetings ended, we made this decision that we needed to make a change in the coaching position. There needs to be a culture of communication that builds a trust throughout this organization.
You have to have a situation where you're all pulling in the same direction. And once that stops, then it's very difficult to move forward. You need to be able to push each other. That's the way you grow. And that's what we'll be looking for.
Yeah, it did sound a little dirty. Security.
All right. What's up, everybody? We are back live for daytime pick-a packs, randoms, and team divisions. I think we're wide open on packs right now. Still looking to see if these sheets are working. Can't tell just yet. I don't see any orders up though at this moment. Let me check. For daytime, anyways. Daytime packs are wide open, fellas.
And these playoffs, and not even explaining. Everybody knew this was coming. If I could paraphrase our boy Keith Sweat, there's a right and wrong way to fire somebody. This was the wrong way.
This was definitely the wrong way. The firing itself was not unclassy. The way they did it was definitely very unclassy. And there's sometimes in breakups, for example, there's certain details people don't need to know. And they let us in on a lot of dirty laundry. At the same time, sort of the other side of their neck, talking about that as being a reason, the lack of trust for why things broke up between them and Tom Thibodeau. So it's almost like they framed the guilty man. They had the reasons to fire him, right? Plenty of them, okay? And sometimes it's just time for a new messenger. But instead, they've now made him a sympathetic figure. And people around the league, and I'm sure a lot of the fans, I think they've sort of reversed course in looking at how this thing went down.
I hope you're right, because if you're, say, the Pelicans, okay, or maybe the Magic, even though they report they're going to hire Scott Skiles, do you look differently? Do you think twice about Tom Thibodeau, given all the complaints that not only the organization had, but you've also seen the reports, whether they're true or not, about the players were ready for him to go too?
And the players part of this doesn't concern me as much, and I know this seems odd to say, because in the NBA culture, the players' opinion is weighed more. But I think the Bulls, their track record in this area is so bad that if Tom Thibodeau, if he did do some of the things that were reported in terms of the lack of trust and the undermining and really not being more of a politician, I don't know if that's really an excuse to fire somebody.
Well, if he wasn't easy to work with and he couldn't communicate and you can't be on the same page, I mean, you saw what your boy Jamal in San Francisco. I mean, this is not unprecedented. It's just the fact that they didn't just send him on his way and move on, because I mentioned thinking twice about Tom Thibodeau if you're another team. If you're Fred Hoiberg or Tom Thibodeau's eventual replacement, do you think twice about working for an organization that handles things this way?
Yeah, you should, because this is the same organization that essentially ran out Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan. They both said, as long as we both come back.
Same ownership, different man.
Yeah, but still, they have a history of this that's there. We all know about the whole Tim Floyd debacle. So all I'm saying is that at the Bulls, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. They don't get to stand on a moral high ground in this area. And I think Tom Thibodeau, if you thought about hiring him before, I think you need to evaluate the whole picture. It was interesting when you read some of the details about how they were supposedly miffed that he was getting too much credit for what the Bulls have been able to do in spite of all the injuries, especially to Derrick Rose. And I'm thinking to myself, is that where we are now?
Yeah.
Like, you have to get credit? It kind of reminded me of what happened with the Lakers too, with Phil Jackson. Reportedly, Jim Buss, that was the issue with him. Phil was getting too much credit. What kind of leadership is that? Like, you worried about somebody getting credit when you worried about all the wrong things.
How much differently do you think this story is this year? What was also confusing is that John Paxson said...
All right, tons of randoms up. We got 13 spots to start our 14 triple threads baseball box. Random up for a new 13-14 playbook hockey. We got a 2-pack break going for Sage 13 with 12 spots available. 0910 SP game use pack breaks up as well. 11 will start that. Got one team division up with Select rocking. 5 spots will get that one going. Packs wide open for the moment.
47% of his games with the Bulls with Derrick Rose. The one year a fully healthy Derrick Rose in the playoffs, they went to the conference finals and lost to LeBron. And I say that to make the point that the biggest problem for the Bulls might be their inability to get LeBron out of the Eastern Conference. If they can somehow fire LeBron, then maybe they'd be okay.
And look, it's plenty of great players that have not allowed other great players to win a championship. That's part of the
They know it
process.
themselves.
Yeah,
LaShawn McCoy that Kelly was on a mission to get rid of the quote-unquote good black players.
What was your reaction to Shady's comments a couple weeks ago, alleging that he favored white players over black? Any reaction to that?
Yeah, I've got great respect for LaShawn. However, in that situation, I think he's wrong. You know, like, we put a lot of time in looking at the characters and factors that go into selection and retention of players, and Kelly's never been one of them. So. No,
Is it something you have to address in the locker room?
no, I haven't.
Have you talked to LaShawn since the
No, I reached out to him twice, and he didn't accept my call, and then I talked to his agent and told him I'd love to talk to him at some point in time, but I haven't had a chance to touch base with him.
Really disappointed that he didn't have a dignified sort of response. Anyway, McCoy's replacement, DeMarco Murray, said later, I'm looking around. There are a lot of us out here, meaning black people. I'm not sure about that. And safety Malcolm Jenkins said, I don't think anybody in the locker room now thinks we have an issue with race. I don't see that being a problem in the future. I don't think there's any need for Chip to address it with the players. Janelle, Chip Kelly's answers, should this put an end to all these questions about him getting rid of the good black players?
It should, but it won't. Because once this seed was planted, I think that there's a faction of people.
I'm gonna run some sales on my one-hit items here, so give me just a minute.
It is.
Knock a couple bucks off of some of this stuff.
That are still there.
Haven't ran through here in a minute. I'm so busy.
The unintended consequences of this is that now all of a sudden people are looking at them funny, like, oh, you wanted chips, guys.
Right.
Like,
You can't think for
like
yourself.
you're some kind of company man that you're just going along to get along. And Deshaun Jackson, because he was much more vocal, and LaShawn McCoy, they were more vocal.
But I didn't perceive them as militant.
I didn't either. I mean, I guess because, they spoke their mind, that's for sure. That probably is being played up against how the other players and their personalities are. And then it's the presence of Riley Cooper. If Riley Cooper isn't in that locker room, I doubt very seriously if he's still answering questions about race, or for that matter, was even accused of being, let's be honest, a racist as it may be. So it's just disappointing all around when I think it's quite clear the only color that Chip Kelly cares about is green, as in the color of the Eagles uniforms, as in the type of players that he needs for his system in those green uniforms. Every football coach does that. Like, that's not unique. That's not new under the sun. They want people to fit their system. They want people to buy into their culture. That's what he was trying to do. And when he did that before, LaShawn McCoy, he was all aboard with it, much like a lot of the players were. So now it's different. Now it's, he just wants a certain personality. He wants to be the star. He wants to be the one getting on the headlines. And I think that's, as much as I may joke about Chip Kelly, I think that is completely out of line to accuse him of some of the things that they have.
Out of line and disrespectful again to the remaining African American players and what they're about. The other part of it is not just about personality, it's about productivity. It'd be one thing if Chip Kelly traded LaShawn McCoy and replaced him with Danny Woodhead. No disrespect to Danny Woodhead, but a white running back. He went out and got the lead rusher from last year.
Right.
You know, and Ryan Matthews, who's got a mixed background, okay? So he let Deshaun Jackson go and not even replaced him per se, but he drafted a black receiver in the first round this year. Jeremy Maclin, they wanted him back. His old coach, Andy Reid, paid him in Kansas City, so the facts don't line up. The other part of this that was interesting was Chip Kelly saying, I've reached out to LaShawn twice, he hasn't returned my call. Maybe give LaShawn McCoy, you're saying, I don't need an explanation from you, I'm done, I know what it is. Well, then move on. I also don't think it's fair to keep putting this out there if you're not going to actually have a conversation with Chip Kelly in private before you start publicly putting out some kind of reputation about him.
Yeah, and I think for him, probably until he wins and until the narrative changes a little bit, it's probably going to be hard for him to get from up.
Stevens, those packs will break tonight.
What people, it's funny how they have
You got reserve packs there for tonight. That'll start at 9 o'clock. But I do have John up with an order for daytime here. Let me number these fresh box for you. Crack into it. Hopefully we got a nice 101. We haven't had a 101 in a while come out of these, so let's see what's up. Got a good feeling about one of these boxes. I got a case of this stuff here, so pulled out a couple good ones so far.
That's not good enough. So why go along and get along in terms of just winning 10 games, making a playoff, being comfortable, keeping a job? He did what he thought was necessary to make the team better. It might have been risky, unconventional, unusual. The rest of us don't have to understand. He's going about what he believes in, and that's why I respect him.
And I understand. He didn't have to go here with it, but I understand why if you're LaShawn McCoy, you would be hurt.
Well, you let Russia 2 years ago.
Exactly. But
Never played outside of Pennsylvania.
this is contracts for his players. NFL players deserve guaranteed contracts like our NBA and MLB brothers. Owners have the right to release players.
Good luck, John. Here we go. 1 pack, 18. Let's see if we can get it. 4 hits inside here and a short print. Got Al Snow. Styles there. All right, John. Thanks, man. That'll kick us off here for today. First pack. Looking for that first hit of the day. Tons of breaks up here, so you can check those out. Putting some sales on one-hit items right now.
Now we discovered that, oh, what a shock. It's really about the money.
So you didn't want to be in Minnesota. So maybe it was about the money all along, even though you made money last year when you didn't play. So you didn't want to be in Minnesota apparently because they left him out to dry when he
Even
was
though
going
they
through
tried to play him before the really wanted to put the commissioner's
Right.
list.
So you go through the draft, you're not traded, so now you're here, but you want to be there long term. You want your contract guaranteed. The best play in all this might be to show up, play this year, and maybe they cut you if you become too expensive. The other reason why he's the wrong person for this is he's not getting cut. This won't apply to him. They want to pay him
And not already, he's made all the money.
Well,
He's made all the money. He's been made over $7 million already.
he is a freak of nature. If he shows up and plays the way he's played, and we saw how he played off the ACL, so no reason to believe that after most of the year off, he won't come back and be the same guy. They want to continue to pay him the money. So for all intents and purposes, it's a de facto guarantee.
Yeah, and listen, you know this, Mike, having covered the league for as long as you did. The players are never getting guaranteed contracts.
Why should they?
That doesn't mean they don't deserve them.
Deserves got nothing to do with it. It's illogical to give football players fully guaranteed contracts. That's why they have skill and injury guarantees.
And leverage has everything to do with it. And the fact of the matter is, once you talk about toothpaste that can't be put back in the tube,
Yeah.
the owners are not going to agree to this. And it happens every negotiating time, every CBA when it's up. The players have their opportunity then to stand up against ownership. They will always lose because for them, football is their livelihood. For owners, most of these teams, that's their hobby. That's their side job. So they can afford to lose as much money as they possibly can. They don't want to, but most of these players out here are not willing to miss a check. It's also rather convenient time, given how he does feel about his contract. If Adrian Peterson really wants to be an agent for change, then I needed him to make this speech when the last CBA was up.
Or when he signed this,
Or when he signed his deal, exactly. So,
pretty good deal when he
look,
signed it.
if you want to be, as one of the most well-paid players in the league, you want to be a leader. Be a leader when it's not convenient for you. Be a leader when it's about the man that's at the end of the bench, the 54th man. Be a leader then. Don't be one now just because you're trying to talk your way out of Minnesota.
Is he? That's what I said.
That's true. Like, if they give you some more money, then you go.
They say, okay, you're guaranteed to be here. Like, if anything, you want this to be your last year, so you go somewhere else. And I thought he would have taken a restructure or some kind of pay cut to go somewhere else. I thought I read that somewhere.
Well,
This would have facilitated trade.
That would probably be his reality, because if he were on the open market, nobody's going to give him the kind of deal that Minnesota gave him right now.
What's he making this year?
Well,
$12.75.
yes.
Next year he's making $14.75. The year after that he's making $15.75. So if they don't pay you that money, you're gone. Which at one point you wanted. If they do, and if they do, it's because you're still playing well. So
Yeah, all I know is I've never seen a situation
it's
where
consistent.
you had to beg $12 million. That's interesting.
The Bucs have a problem with Jameis Winston at OTAs because he won't go home. It's because they're a gold star for putting in overtime. Dinner was yummy. Gold star for Marcus.
Speaking of the hardest working man in show business, LeBron has carried the Cavs to the finals, but can he keep it up with the Warriors ahead?
Oh, that's just stop it for a second. Then they held him hostage, hoping somebody would call for compensation. We all knew that he was going to be there.
Metro for this reason. It's common sense. Well, Metro PCS, I only spend $30 a month. Unlimited data, talk, and text. And on top of that, Metro puts in on T-Mobile's vast nationwide network.
Who taught you about Metro?
You did, baby.
Who taught you about common sense? Oh, see?
Metro PCS, nationwide unlimited data, talk, and text. $30, period. And right now, when you buy a phone, get a second 4G smartphone free.
Devour food that's good for you. The same way you devour food that's not good for you.
I'm the winner of rewards. I
travel enough to earn anything.
Yes, you do. Now you can roll breakfast you can eat. 3,000 points plus some cash gets you a night. Sign up at wyndhamrewards.com.
We're a big Sabra hummus household. Love, love, love.
I love eating hummus with carrots. I love the texture, the crunch. I had my dad try it on Cocoa.
I need a piece of bark if you do a Sabra hummus.
Really?
I eat a whole tub. You know what it really be good on? Mead.
Dad.
Meat.
Simple, fresh ingredients that bring people together. One bite at a time. There's a Sabra lover in all of us. Meet yours. Sabra. Spread the world.
Trying to put sales on all of our one-hit items. Hadn't ran through these in daytime in a bit. So putting some sales up, guys.
The summer preview sale. 70% off all signature suits, sport coats and blazers, plus 60% off all short sleeve sport shirts, polos, and shorts. Sale ends Sunday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
I just got the best night's sleep on this Beauty Rest mattress. This is cause for celebration.
The Beauty Rest recharge line with pocketed coil technology. Get your Beauty Rest.
So that's our loyalty program. You're automatically enrolled, and the longer you stay, the more rewards you get. Great. Isn't there a simpler way to explain the loyalty program? Yes.
Standing by you from day one.
That's progressive.
Beautiful job. I knew you had, didn't you? And it was easy because of what I have in me. You know, color-rich technology and all climate protection package. It penetrates deep for long-lasting protection and beauty. And I'm the only one who's got it. Olympic Elite for exceptional beauty and protection that lasts. Olympic, simply done. Exclusively at Lowe's. Stop by Lowe's and save $5 per gallon on Olympic's best paints and stains. Just another way Olympic makes it easy every step of the way.
No artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, preservatives, and no artificial smiles. Because clean dressings taste better.
After one Pablo Montoya's thrilling win at the Brickyard, the present IndyCar Series rolls into the Motor City for a weekend doubleheader. Louisville and Detroit, tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific on ABC.
His and Hers is presented by Metro PCS. Unlimited data, talk, and text for $30. Period.
If you spell this word correctly, the Scripps National Spelling Bee will declare you and Vanya co-champions. Ready? None attack.
Non-attack. Non-attack. N-U-N-A-T-A-K. Non-attack.
Correct.
Alright, that is Gokul Ventakatalam tying Vanya Shivashankar for the spelling bee title last night. Second straight spelling bee that ended in a tie. It hadn't happened before that since 1962.
Can I just be a spoil sport?
Don't do it.
Boom. A tie. A tie.
What y'all do, arm wrestle?
No, I just want him to keep spelling. Like, I understand what the parameters and the rules are, but if we have
Am I really out of brilliance?
number of words.
Do we?
Look, yes, look, go.
Yeah, I'm out of the
I
brilliance.
don't care. Like, I want this to be settled. But, and both of them are obviously very intelligent, wonderful kids, it seems like, but I needed one more. What can I say?
You know, it's just ties like this is your sister.
Yeah.
Shivashankar, first sibling was had
Two girls that hit
first
in this
sister,
town.
Kavya, won in 2009. What a family.
What a bloodline, right?
Exactly. You're not getting the dinner table with that. Our boy Tom Haberstroh, he wrote a piece yesterday for ESPN Insider analyzing LeBron's transformation from a ruthless efficient scorer to a high-volume, low-percentage shooter this particular postseason. Haberstroh says this year's finals run for LeBron is most comparable to AI 01. He had a surge in the playoffs for the Sixers on 39% shooting. just happens to include the MVP. So I asked you today, does LeBron get enough help in order to have lead the Cavs over Golden State?
Well, the entire series, I think for most people, hinges on how healthy Kyrie Irving is. If he is somewhat close to the Kyrie Irving that we've all become accustomed to, dynamic playmaker, can get inside the paint, create other opportunities, then I think the Cavs have every bit of a good of a chance to win this series, as we probably think that they do.
So let's assume that. Kyrie's good. They got a week off.
What's up, Clay?
If they had a week off
They're good.
and he was
He's
healthy,
good. You picking the Cavs?
I probably would. Honestly, I probably would.
12-13 elite.
Feel comfortable.
Trying to put up tons of sales here.
So this comes down to that for you.
With the rest of this team, I think that they have stood up quite capably, and Havishra even pointed that out, is that this idea, this narrative that LeBron is carrying.
Actually, I pointed that out, but that's okay.
Did you? Well, you wrote
You wanna
it.
listen?
So,
You're
I'm
just
sorry.
smart enough. Okay, you wanna listen?
Okay, I'll give you first credit.
That's okay. I love Tom. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, Tom, so your idea? Okay.
Keep the score. I'm just simply saying when I
Well,
said
clearly you
about underrating the supporting cast, we went and won it out. That's okay. We digress.
All right, yes. We'll make it not about you for a minute. The supporting cast they do get sort of underrated in this situation. It's hard to when you're playing with LeBron James. We've seen what Tristan Thompson has done this entire playoffs. This is not the 07 Cavs where he's dragging Rudy Gibson and Damon Jones. And
You got jokes about the Knicks, and you think since J.R. Smith and Demar Shumpert were Knicks, that he somehow turned being chicken salad out of chicken, you know what?
J.R.
Let you tell it.
there was a joke that to be made, but I'm going to let it go.
That's what I said. Come on, man. You know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't done. I'm sure
I get reminded about that every day.
No, but I think that there he does have enough help, and Kyrie is really, really the piece. Because that kind of running mate, that kind of second option, like he can't just be a spot up shooter, and especially on defense. You don't want him having to chase that. I don't know if they'll be able to hide him with this kind of firepower that Golden State has.
Well, you said firepower, and that's what I'm looking at. They made it through the Eastern Conference. Say what you will about the Eastern Conference. The Cavs handled their business without Kevin Love. And it became another convenient narrative to say, oh, see, they don't need it. They're better without it. They're different without it. With Tristan Thompson, tougher on the starting lineup, but oh, they're better without it. This is where the absence of Kevin Love gets exposed. Because they're going to need that firepower to keep up with all the different weapons that Golden State has. Golden State's also so very versatile in terms of their lineup, and they go small. Ultimately, it's going to come down to whether or not Golden State can prevent the Cavs from being the offensive rebounding, second chance point scoring team they've been throughout this postseason. If they can do that, LeBron, going back to LeBron, he was 17% from three. Okay, so if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm looking at Greg Popovich, I'm saying, Pop, thank you very much. I'm packing the paint, I'm making him shoot.
Right.
You know, shooters without his shooting slump, if he's going to beat me, I'm not letting him get to the paint. So if they can stop him from getting second and third chance opportunities, I don't think the Cavs offense keep up with Golden State. But if it's a defensive slugfest, I'm still taking Golden State. They're a better defensive team.
So even if, just to be clear, even if Kyrie were healthy,
I'm not even
Okay.
saying Kyrie is winning.
Okay.
I got Golden State winning in 6 games.
regardless.
That's where I'm at right now. I got 6 more days to talk myself out of it. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
the experience factor, that's another thing for me.
Jordan got experience in 91 of it. I'm not saying Steph Curry is Jordan, just saying.
I hate that we have to qualify all sentences like that whenever we bring up Jordan.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about LeBron's former teammate. According to the Miami Herald, Dwayne Wade is open to playing for another team because he and the Heat are not on the same page regarding his contract situation. Wade has until late June to decide if he will opt out of a contract that would pay him $16.1 million next season. And like a lot of contract negotiation, he'd have an idea of what they'd like to pay D-Wade, and D-Wade believes he's worth more. Now remember last summer, Wade opted out of a deal that would have paid him $41.6 million and accepted a pay cut, 2 years, $31 million, in order to give the Heat more flexibility. You think this is a bluff, or could you see Dwayne Wade playing for another team?
Can't see it. Can't imagine.
Really?
I know we're in professional sports, and a lot of people don't finish their careers where they started. Can't see it. And not because
It
Wade
is
is
hard to imagine.
not because Wade isn't serious. I can't believe he could be that dumb. I cannot believe that the Miami Heat would preach loyalty and togetherness and sacrifice and all this kind of stuff, and they would allow Dwayne Wade to walk out the door. Because unlike most players, when it comes to money, most fans usually, for some reason, seem to. I don't want to overgeneralize. There's some rational people out there, but most fans don't look at it in relative terms. They seem to side with the team when it comes to matters of
Almost
money.
all the time.
This is different. This is Wade County, not Pat's place. If Wade goes, people are going to point the finger at Pat Riley and say, he took a pay cut last year to help you get players. You're paying Scott wasn't terrible last year. He was actually good. 22, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 47%, even at 33. So if you don't pay Dwayne Wade, they're going to look really bad in Miami. So I don't think they're going to let it get so far when he goes to join, you know who.
Oh, LeBron, yes.
I don't think they're going to let it get that far.
Because you know now,
They're smart enough.
now all of a sudden everybody is flashing back to when the Cavs and he played, and we saw them sort of whispering to each other, and they were both holding up their jerseys.
Is that what they were talking
I
about?
don't know. Streets is talking. Streets is
That's
talking.
what
That's
people are
what
saying?
that's what
Not
people
crossing
are
my
saying. Look, I don't blame Dwayne Wade for feeling like he deserves a Kobe deal. He's done a lot for that franchise, and I said it, same thing with Kobe. Even though, of course, he's in the latter part of his career, you know, sort of sliding toward ending, and at the end more so than at the beginning, he's still a superstar in that people will pay money to go see D Wade. And as long as he has that cachet, the Miami Heat would be absolutely stupid not to pay him. But here's the thing, how much can you afford to pay him? Do you give him a Kobe deal? I mean, I think from a superstar standpoint,
broke with the TV money coming in.
that's what I'm saying. And so that's why I don't blame
Go into the tax.
I don't blame D Wade for putting putting more pressure on him, especially since he's watched everybody else get paid. He sacrificed when they brought in LeBron.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh is the highest paid player.
Yeah.
He's sitting there thinking, I did all this. When is it my turn?
Yeah.
His turn should be now, but I just I don't know. Sometimes you just can't trust management. A lot
To
of
do the right thing.
to do the right
Well,
thing.
you mentioned the Lakers deal. I was among the many who thought it was, you know, illogical and bad business to pay somebody that age with that injury history that much money. But that is a form of good business in and of itself.
And now,
Taking care of your players, other players see that.
exactly, it's great PR. So they all see that you're that kind of organization.
Yeah, absolutely. Geno Smith and Brandon Marshall will become best friends. We're going to get some company here. Ryan Clark's going to tell us if it's a good idea for the QB and wide receiver to be roommates. So we'll share some roommate horror stories.
Ooh, goody. Also, James Winston is putting on so much of a show at OTAs. His coaches are actually telling me.
Trying to get that last hit out this 14-15 select box. I'm gonna lower the packs down to $12. $12 a pack for this new select. We only got like 4 packs. Trying to pull out this last hit. 14-15 select. Here's your chance. $12. One hit.
Master distiller? I guess that means I know a whole lot about just one thing. For 60 years, I've aged my bourbon barrels with the deepest char. That's the true rich flavor you want. Wild turkey, bottled, never tamed.
Who's this? Hi, I'm Francis Stevens. Hi, Whatever.
Hey, keep your chin up. For years, Heinz ketchup has been with the wrong mustard. Well, not anymore. Introducing Heinz New Better Tasting Yellow Mustard. Joseph A. Band presents the summer preview sale. 70% off all signature suits, sport coats, and blazers. Plus 60% off all short sleeve sport shirts, polos, and shorts. Sale ends
Game of Thrones, putting them on sale for $3.50 a pack. Trying to get this last hit out of our Season 4 Game of Thrones cards. Went from $5 to $3.50 here. Trying to knock out this last hit.
I figured out how to put 2 countries into one pizza. The Greek pizza is back with basil pesto, black olives, pepperoni, feta cheese, and banana peppers. A large for $12. And our new garlic knots with garlic Parmesan seasoning for just $5 more. Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohns.com.
Alright, I got everything here up to date and on sale here for our daytime inventory. Everything that's got one hit in it is on sale in our daytime tab. There are tons of breaks up too as well. You can find those at the beginning of our daytime tab. Trying to get some of those randoms and things moving.
Find the garment that fits your life and join the movement.
Alright, packs are wide open right now. Oh, put up a new box of our 12 Elite.
This Sunday on SportsCenter, in partnership with Dove Med Plus Care, Rams linemen William Hayes and Chris Long are living their dreams. But they know what truly defines real strength is showing care for others. So they set out to put things in perspective.
You realize that the causes of homelessness are so multiple and so layered.
By experiencing life on the streets.
Season partner, spare maybe 50 cents. God bless you, man.
SC Feature presents Life on the Streets, only Sunday on SportsCenter.
All I'm doing is teacher.
We're sitting on a gold mine.
But we haven't put anything out in 6 These computers you sold us are counterfeits.
It doesn't matter. I got a fix for you. With your checkered work history, we don't have a whole lot of options.
He hacked into our network?
He's even still logging on.
You call this a company? More like Nightmare on Nerd Street.
I should be the boss. Someone should be.
Halt and Catch Fire. Season premiere Sunday night at 10 only on AMC.
You just went and made a new dinosaur? Probably not a good idea.
Welcome back to His and Hers, presented by Metro PCS.
All right, it's early, but Jameis Winston is drawing rave reviews from the Bucs, specifically Coach Lovie Smith. Smith said Winston took double reps on Wednesday to make up for the fact that he would miss practice on Thursday because of the NFLPA Rookie Premier event in Los Angeles. Now, Smith said that at times they have had to tell Jameis to leave the building. I bet you, hard worker Ryan Clark, do they sometimes have to tell you to leave the building?
Well, they never told me to leave. Honestly, I used to hang out with Coach Gibbs at like 9 o'clock. We're grabbing some Boston Market when I was in Washington. But see, here's the thing, right? There are going to be people who say this is no big deal. You know, like everybody studies, and I'm sure that's kind of where y'all may want to go. But at least you just because the way you tap me, you was like, well, you've been there before. It's not like other people don't study.
I was not going to say that.
So here's going to be Jameis's biggest problem. It's going to be us, right? Because we have built this narrative of who he is, of the foolish kid who does the dumb things off the field. If this was Marcus Mariota and his coach was saying these things about him, because I was actually on the show the other day where they were raving about how he studies, how he works, his attitude, because we built that guy up as the GOAT. He's the one who's going to do the right things. Well, here's Jameis doing the right things, but people aren't going to praise him for it because we love to beat him down. Look, this is good. This is him. I'm not talking about. I'm glad this show. That's clearly you was talking about media. You know what? I'm telling you. This is what happens when you get the email. I got the email of the show topics, and I was like, this doggone right. They should be saying good things about us. No, because this is football. This is what his job is. This is what he's going to get paid to do. When we were talking about Peyton Manning, what they always say, oh, he's always the first one in, the last one to leave. And then when they discredit other quarterbacks, it's like, oh, this guy comes in whenever and just leaves whenever. So James is doing the right thing. Let's give him a positive for doing the right thing. Should we throw him a parade? No.
Gold star.
No, but we should definitely say, hey, man, this is a good start to your career. It's like, yeah, I feel it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the right thing, bro.
I would never, I absolutely 100% agree with you because one thing that can never be taken away from Jameis Winston, by all accounts, coaches, teammates, everybody, that he really does want to be great. I'll just echo all 3 points you made. I'll just echo that by saying, and you know this better than we do, obviously, a lot of people say they want to be great. A lot of people say what they need to say, especially when they're about to get drafted in meeting rooms, you know, to get people to take them high and pay them the money. But once they get into the league, they shut it down. They don't truly understand what it takes to be great. So not everybody walks that particular talk. So I do give them props. Even at a Drake concert, my man was looking at the playbook. Okay, that's a private five on this. I just don't even say well everybody's supposed to do that because everybody's not going to do that. Drake's going to sing a couple of songs, so it's going to be real chill, studying movies. Anyway, first of all, I'm a Drake fan, man. I'm a Drake fan. I'm just saying. The R&B Drake's going to give you some good music that you can study to. You know what I'm saying? It's not all going to be She woke up. She didn't roll out of bed. Shake, put there, shake. I gotta come get
I gotta have like work-life balance, that's all. So this is Mr. Don't Take Vacation.
New Jets wide receiver Brandon Marshall has been living with quarterback Geno Smith for the past month to build chemistry and potentially bunk beds for organized team activity. They become best friends, but maybe someday they could become friends. Friends who ride majestic, translucent steeds. She was flaming out on the park. I will follow you to the midst of Babylon. That's what you mean. This is a good idea. This is a good idea.
Wide open on Packs.
This is what I'll say about it. I've watched Brandon Marshall transform, not into the player he is now, but to me. You know, we're frat brothers and we found out 1 year at the Pro Bowl and continue to stay in touch. And, you know, we all know about his early documented troubles, also the things he's doing now for mental health, because he had to understand what he was dealing with. So I think as far as a person, it's a great chance for Geno Smith to be around somebody who's learned how to be a professional on and off the field. And I also think it's smart for Geno in this sense. You're the Jets, right? You've had trouble finding a downfield wide receiver. You've had trouble finding a number one wide receiver. You bring a guy in who's had multiple thousand-yard receiving years, multiple quarters. He's going to be your number one guy, right? Don't you want to keep that guy happy? So if the race is close and you think to yourself, well, you know, we could go this way, Boston's playing okay, Patrick's doing all right, but Geno's right there with him. Don't you want to make Brandon happy? And you think to yourself, Brandon developed a rapport with Geno. They're friends. They saw Mad Max together.
You see that?
I did see Mad Max. I really liked it.
I love it.
It was non-stop action.
Yes.
I can understand some of those kind of weird. It was non-stop action. So, you know, for Geno, it might be just a slick move, too.
Well, maybe this is my sort of only child syndrome. I had a roommate. It's been over, gosh, I can't remember the last time I had a roommate.
Wait, Tom. What do you mean by that?
What? I'm going to say this is my only child syndrome in terms of like,
So you say,
like that.
You were living with old boy for like 7 years.
Oh, but that was different.
that's a roommate.
You said you call it ghetto marriage. You said the whole I'm not putting on blast. Everybody knows.
I'm sorry, I've been roommates like a friend.
And stuff like if you miss one of these shows, you never know what you're walking into. When he said that, I'm like,
so nothing that she hasn't shared from the
Okay, I did live with somebody for a romantic situation. I don't put this in.
I was living in sin. I did too.
So now you can tell the truth.
I've always told the truth. Right.
you shacked up.
But I had an apartment where I was still paying rent.
So it was fake.
Keep up to the shit up.
So it wasn't really real because he had a place to go. I had an argument.
Right. Like somebody's gonna be in a hotel.
But you were saying female room.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm a little too old to be, roommates. That's all.
This is not like I don't have the money to afford it. It's I'm waiting to get my spot in a couple.
But they're also not sharing a television.
Right.
You know, somebody's not in the bathroom.
They're not writing their names on orange juice in the
I've had
refrigerator.
roommates since college. You want to know the real roommate struggle? The real roommate struggle had this true story after my sophomore year. It took everything I had not to just go ballistic. When I walked in the door to my dorm room, and I see a dude and a girl laying in my bed.
In your room?
My bed.
Not his roommate.
Not my roommate, but another roommate's friends. When my roommate wasn't there, I walked in. They put in work doing the do, but they were still in the bed.
I'd have clicked out. Better man than me.
Bro,
You're not from New Orleans.
why you gotta perpetuate stereotypes? Everybody from New Orleans ain't got to instantly get violent. They click out, though. They walk out and check. Okay, they got out the bed, they got up out of there. I had to go home with you.
I do not promote violence.
You said I ain't from New Orleans. Like somehow.
ESPN and the Disney Corporation.
I'll say this though. I'm just glad my former roommates in college are talking to me because don't ever leave me in charge of any of the bills. I got our phone cut off so many times. It's like, because like you said, you have work habits. So I was like, I was wait till I got to shut off. So I
had roommates as an adult, though.
Yeah, y'all used to the train.
Yeah, training camp, and I actually just finished texting with my training camp roommate, Brian McFadden, because I was watching the Snakes on the Plane preview before I went to sleep, And when I was sleeping at the end, like the snake would jump out. So I'm sleeping, and it's, you know, it's pitch black. I'm just sleeping well. And the snake just jumped out at me. So I jumped out the bed and landed on the ground like Tobey Maguire.
It's like when you first realized it.
When you first realized it was Spider-Man. And so, you know, I knew I wasn't all the way in yet with the fellas. And so Brian McFadden looked at me and checked on me and said, "Hey, bro, you all right?" He just turned around. And the next thing I knew, what I wanted.
Damn, spreadsheets are killing me. Ugh. We got a sale on our 14 SP. One pack, one hit left in those packs. $6 a pack.
Well, the answer we provided an interesting answer. We'll discuss that next.
And she did it again. Riley Curry. She's cooking, literally. Her most recent Adobo video is very telling in terms of who actually runs the Curry household. I relate to this one.
Man, she got a career now.
On the same team, there wouldn't be enough back.
Curry's little girl's got a career now.
Devour food that's good for you. The same way you devour food that's not good for you.
Relax with shoes and sketches. Walk out in comfort.
We're a big Sabra hummus household. Love, love, love.
I love eating hummus with carrots. I love the texture, the crunch. I had my dad try it on toast.
I need a piece of bark if you do a Sabra hummus.
Really?
I eat a whole ton. You know what would really be good on? Meat.
Dad.
Meat.
Simple, fresh ingredients that bring people together. One bite at a time. There's a Sabra lover in all of us. Meet yours. Sabra. Spread the world.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
Entourage is the coolest movie of the year.
You serious?
Even need another show to love the movie. This should be fun.
That's the truth.
Entourage, rated R, in theaters Wednesday. Joseph A. Bank presents the summer preview sale. 70% off all signature suits, sport coats, and blazers. Plus 60% off all short sleeve sport shirts, polos, and shorts. Sale ends Sunday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
I just got the best night's sleep on this Beauty Rest mattress. This is cause for celebration.
The Beauty Rest recharge line with pocketed coil technology. Get your Beauty Rest.
Nice job, guys. And don't worry, this beauty will last and last. Because I'm the only cream primer in one with easy wash formula. Which you may find pretty handy someday. Olympic One Paint with exclusive easy wash formula. Stands up to 1,500 scrubs. Olympic. Simply done. Exclusively at Lowe's. Stop by Lowe's. $5 per gallon on Olympic's best paints and stains. Just another way Olympic makes it easy every step of the way.
Greetings, student. I'm the wind in the woods. I don't travel enough to earn anything.
Yes, you do. Let me show you. Here we go.
Are we in the future? I'd sure go to Branson, Missouri. Find out with the golden breakfast you can eat.
3,000 points plus some cash gets you a night at thousands of hotels. Sign up at WindyRewards.com today.
No artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, preservatives, and no artificial smiles. Because clean dressings taste better.
Welcome back to His and Hers, presented by Metro PCS.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Currys. Today I have an extremely special guest with me here today, my daughter Riley. You want to say hi? Say hi. We're gonna go ahead and put in, what is this? Flour. That's right, flour. 2 hands, 2 hands. Wow, awesome. Keep mixing, keep mixing.
I got sauce on my face. It's okay. It's like when we eat ribs, we don't worry about food now.
We will see you guys next time. Bye.
No, I love it sauce on my face.
I love this job so much. I love it like she mom.
I feel blessed.
That, of course, for the burgeoning superstar Riley Curry. You know what I noticed? And I'm gonna pose this to you married fellas here. Why is it that Riley seems so much more behaved with her mom than she does with her dad?
First of all, I reject the premise.
Okay.
She was tired. She was tired. Press conference was late. Yeah, she was late. She was fired up. Lights were on. Her dad just finished.
And what I do think is, I think she's such an exceptional child that she knows what form she's in. You're at the press conference, you're supposed to entertain. You're on the cooking show, you're supposed to cook. She does what she's supposed to do at the appropriate time.
There will be no riding slander.
I'm trying to cover up what I believe Kevin Hart observed long ago. Is that men don't, y'all really don't know how to watch kids.
First of all, I can stop my whole house with one word. Period.
Which is?
Anywhere. If I say stop, everything shuts down.
Why do I not believe
No, it's real life. Like, it will go dead silent in my house when I needed to. But here's the thing about athletes, and Steph seems to be like a really, really sweet guy. I'm not necessarily sweet, but he plays, 82 games a year. So you're on the road for half of those games. And I would get into this with my wife all the time. I would come home and she'd be going crazy about every little thing the kids do. And I wasn't really tripping because I haven't been home with them all day. You know who you are? I did.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, I did just come off the road. And so to me, I let this go, I let this go. Like now, when daddy says something, we know to stop because it must be an issue. Whereas mama, she's on it all day. She has to deal with it all day. So the kids get used to hearing that voice and they know the behavior. So
That's one way to look at it. I'm guilty. I spoil my children, especially my daughter, especially the one that reminds me of Riley. Maya get what she wants. Maya ain't got so smart until she just so convinced. She cuts out the middleman. She don't even ask her mom anymore. She goes straight to me for all the things she needs. She can't get from her mom. That's breaking.
Straight up.
They're so smart. They're smart because my daughter, when she was younger, would climb out of her baby bed, and my wife never wanted her to sleep in the bed. So she got smart enough to come to my side and tap me and just hold her arms up.
Since you don't want to leave us.
It just took a while, bro. We went to the doctor. We went to the doctor. The doctor thought you gotta put her in bed and let her cry.
But I gotta go. But she gets up. I gotta get to sleep at night. I can't start
running back to you.
He ain't that hard.
Let's talk light skin.
Oh my Lord. Let's talk about rubber basketball. We should let you know you. NC State guard and Clarence second down middle ring. Alex Superman Johnson was playing one-on-one against girlfriend Brave Dorsett when he went down with an injury. He was on the ground for a bit, but eventually came to 1B, providing us with the GOAT marriage proposal. Epic.
Not even close.
That proposal went hard to pay, Ryan. Enough look to you.
It was way whack.
Stop the heat. Stop.
What was yours?
They said, "Mama, on the scavenger hunt."
Around the house?
Around. She went to my mom's house. Every place she went was a gift and a letter that led her somewhere else to all like the important people in my life. My brother, my best friend, and I had just bought a house and we didn't have a mailbox. And she kept arguing with me to get a mailbox. So what I did was I had a little mailbox and it had a lot of paper in it, and she didn't see me, so she's mad going through the paper trying to find a gift. And when she turned around, I was on my knee. It took like all day. Now, the issue with this proposal,
that's a little
That's not bad. I'm sorry. No disrespect. Nice job. So y'all happy. That was better.
First of all, that's not better. It is better. Proposing to somebody in gym shorts.
That's real love.
Gym shorts.
That's real love.
And do you want that's not how she always looks. Do you want your engagement to start with a dude who you hurt playing basketball?
You know what she said? My boy ball up top. That's how that is. That's how it adds skills to that relationship. That's
You know what? Yo, because y'all think this is Sinai and Omar. Yo, these are people we don't even know. It's not you, Mike. It's not. It's not you. It's not you. No, I'm here just for you guys. He was doing too much, Jamel.
AI, Jordan, Shaq, same team.
His and Hers is presented by Metro PCS. Unlimited data, talk, and text for $30. Period.
Metro for this raise. It's common sense. With Metro PCS, I only spend $30 a month. Unlimited data, talk, and text. And on top of that, Metro puts me on the team on this vast nationwide network.
Who taught you about Metro?
You did, baby.
Who taught you about common sense? Oh, see?
Metro PCS. Nationwide unlimited data, talk, and text. $30. Period. And right now, when you buy a phone, get a second 4G smartphone free.
You, my friend, recognize when a trend has reached critical mass. That's what a type B trend is.
With E-Trade's Investing Insight Center, you can spot trends before they become trendy.
Devour food that's good for you. The same way you devour food that's not good for you.
I'm the Wyndham Rewards.
Oh, we were honeymooning in Reno. Was this magic?
Hustle, earn, set. 15,000 points get you a free night. Sign up at WyndhamRewards.com.
I'm not perfect. No surprise there. For 60 years, I raised my bourbon in barrels with deepest char. That's true rich flavor you want. While drinking, bottled, but never tamed.
Who's this? Hi, I'm Francis Sweet Mustard. Hi, Whatever.
Hey, keep your chin up.
For years, Heinz ketchup has been with the wrong mustard. Well, not anymore. Introducing Heinz new better tasting yellow mustard. Joseph A. Bank presents the summer preview.
What happened to all my daytime folks?
Sport coats and blazers, plus 60% off all short sleeve sport shirts, polos, and shorts. Sale ends Sunday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
Everybody's moving the garment. Find the garment that fits your life and join the movement.
Rules 1 He may say, just the kid from Jersey. But Mike Trout's talents are unreal. Sunday Night Baseball, presented by Dr. Red. Tigers agents at Baseball Rules, ESPN.
I drove past ITT Tech every day on the way to work, and I worked in a warehouse. I wondered about it going there because my father had gone there many years ago.
Oh my, I really don't feel that Josh is following in my footsteps. I think he's actually taking things to another level. He's doing much better.
I've always wanted to work with technology and work on computers, and I knew ITT had those plans. I just needed to figure out a way to get there. That was how I got in the door first, setting up financial aid from the beginning. That was how I could attend. I work for a digital forensics and investigations company. I would say that I am happy now. I am. My name is Joshua Mann, and I am an ITT Tech graduate.
Scholarships and financial aid are available for students who qualify. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web. ITT Technical Institute. Education for the future.
All right, NCAA Women's College World Series continues at 7, Florida LSU, and then at 9:30 is Michigan UCLA. NCAA Women's College World Series on ESPN and watch ESPN. Then believe it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I don't think sharing the ball would be a problem. I mean, Jordan was a better passer than he's given credit for. As was AI for that matter.
He was.
What do you done in that case? You know,
I don't know.
I mean, assuming that you have a bench and no significant injuries, yes, 82.
So those three, me and you, 82 and 0?
I think he can leave you wide open. Number two, Steve Watterson. He's a tight strength coach. He had 3 surgeries last Wednesday. Went to work on Thursday.
Three
What
surgeries?
was your excuse for yesterday?
Oh,
He had 3 surgeries went to work yesterday.
my excuse was I needed a mental health check.
Not for me.
No, not you.
Perpetuate that one, not for me.
No. Just in general. Let's have time out. All right, number one. Hope nobody's had breakfast. Shaq posted this video. Said my toes are on, or my toes about to be on fleek.
What were they on before? Like he was walking on flaming hot coal.
Shaq.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, God.
Speaking of NBA players showing their toes, D. Wade, he posted these photos of his scale, but look at his. He played in a black.
That was hot in the streets.
That's what we're doing now. It's 2015.
Really? That's what,
I don't know.
I can't talk about it. I don't even worry about my toes. Like, I mean, props to Shaq for actually doing something about my own.
Tomorrow, Saturday, you come to work?
Yes, sir. Right on Monday, let me know.
First Take is presented by Chase Inc.
First take.
And good morning to you. We welcome you into First Take. I'm Prince Sword, sitting in for Gary Champion. Well, clearly, we got the two big dogs in the house today, Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, joining us from New York City. Happy TGIF. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend, Stephen A?
Work.
Looks like Stephen A.'s hairline keeps going back every time I see him. About like a quarter of an inch.
I don't know about that. Oh, look at that. All right. So coming up on today's show, Tom Thibodeau is out as head coach of the Chicago Bulls. What went wrong? We will discuss that in just a moment. We'll also get the fellas' thoughts on the Cavs and Warriors finals matchup. First Take will be in the Bay for Game 1 in less than a week. But first, we begin with the Vikings running back Adrian Peterson, who fired off 11 tweets yesterday venting about how
What's up, Snake Man?
should get the same kind of fully guaranteed contract athletes get in other sports. Now, we only have so much time, so here's one of his tweets. I know hundreds of players that wish their team would have honored the contract, but instead got through to the side like trash. Now, Peterson, whose deal runs through 2017, is skipping the team's OTAs, made it clear in his tweets that he is bothered that there is no guaranteed money left in the contract. So the question that we pose, do you guys have any sympathy for AP? Skip?
Stephen A. Smith, I have zero sympathy, but allow me to amend that. I should say I have a speck of sympathy for Adrian only if there's some method to this Twitter rant madness and he's trying to talk or act his way out of Minnesota and into my Dallas Cowboys backfield. However, I do not think that's any longer the case. As we know, a couple days back, Vikings coach Mike Zimmer drew a line in the sand and said he's either going to play for us, Adrian Peterson, or he's going to play for nobody. So to me, Stephen A., this Twitter rant comes off as astonishingly naive from a 30-year-old high-collision running back who, as we all painfully are aware, is coming off a highly publicized, highly controversial incident involving his young son that did put his football team in a fairly difficult position. So, welcome to the NFL, Adrian Peterson. Yes, you are right. Contracts remain a one-way street because, if I might flash back to the summer of 2011, your union caved in once again on various deal points. And one of those deal points, by the way, was They weren't even pushing for guaranteed contracts at that point, and they still caved in on just about all the other deal points. Adrian is scheduled to make $12.75 million next year, and then $15 the next year, $16 the next year. None of it guaranteed. I remind you, Stephen A., Jerry Jones just decided or opted not to pay, what's that guy's name? DeMarco Murray. I'm trying to erase him from my memory now that he's a Philadelphia Eagle. Jerry said, no, I'm not going to pay what the Eagles or anybody else is offering on the open market. And DeMarco is just now 27 years of age. Obviously, Adrian Peterson, as I said, high collision running back. He's played 8 NFL years. You could reduce it to 7 because he only played a game last year. But as we well know, once you pass 30, the odds of you giving your team back $12.75 million worth of productivity are marginal at best. Now, this guy's freakish. We know that. I would love to have him for just 1 year in Dallas. But, again, should the Vikings maybe guarantee next year just as a sign of, sort of show of faith to try to keep him happy, keep him from making waves? Maybe so. But in the end, Adrian, yeah, guess what? You're right. Management still has all the advantage here. And good luck.
Skip Bayless, I appreciate your position, and let me say to you that I 1,000% agree with every word that you just uttered and then some. I have zero sympathy for Adrian Peterson, but unlike you, I'm not willing to give him the benefit of the doubt because, to be quite honest with you, I'm entirely too disgusted to do so. To say that he is naive doesn't even begin to explain or highlight his ignorance. The fact of the matter is that Adrian Peterson knew what contract he signed. If I remember correctly, Skip, that $86 million deal that he signed, which was $36 million in guaranteed, it included a $12 million signing bonus. Skip Bayless, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was signed in the aftermath of the collective bargaining agreement reached between the league and its players association. So he was fully aware of the rules. He was fully aware of the contract that he was signing. And if I recall correctly, he signed it with an absolute, positively big fat smile on his face. But now that you've reached the non-guaranteed phase of the contract, all of a sudden you want to raise holy hell? That's just not wise. But again, that is not where my disgust comes in, because I completely agree with Adrian Peterson in terms of its validity. We have both lamented on many, many occasions the state of affairs as it exists with player contracts in the National Football League and how they should always go for their money, because one play can end their career and it won't cost the team a penny, but it'll cost them everything because of that non-guaranteed status. We understand that the Players Association could do a better job of negotiating during collective bargaining time, but that's entirely separate and apart from my disgust with Adrian Peterson. You were arrested and had to endure a situation because of child abuse. You took a switch and...
What's up, Haminator Classic 1621? Let's get those for you, bud. What's up, Dave? Slow here today, man. I think this spreadsheet threw everything off here for me in daytime. See if we can go ahead and knock out this first hit here for the day. Still looking for that first one. We got 16 and 21. Let me make sure. Alright, 16 first. Feels like a little thick pack. Maybe we got something. Cool.
agree.
It's just embarrassing. It's
Okay.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I'm also with everything you just said, but in fairness to Adrian, let us bring up the issues that he's brought up, his agent has brought up, that during this controversy, he felt like some members of the Vikings front office sold him out, did not have his back, told him one thing to his face, and then sort of stabbed him in the back behind the scenes with Vikings. Okay, whatever. But would you, if you're the Vikings now, because this could be a potentially explosive situation for them going into a year in which they start to feel pretty good with Teddy Bridgewater and Mike Paul's back, blah, blah, blah. They could be pretty good. Would you go ahead and guarantee at least part of the contract, which may be what he's angling for here, just to keep him from making comments or making waves down the line? Or the last good point is, at the smallest injury, would he exaggerate it going forward and just say, I can't play next week? Is that the Adrian Peterson you're going to get now?
Well, I would hope not, because then he'll ruin his career. And he won't have a future at all. Because when you're devoid of integrity, everything falls with you. I mean, you have to have professional integrity. You have to come to work. The answer is this. Heads of my mind. Because based on his greatness, I mean, no matter what. But you couldn't play 15 games or bully me into doing. Who the hell do you think you are? Anything. Your money. That's what you rushing for 1,000+ yard in his career. What we talking comes across as one. Right. As a player. Step out the field. He's made himself look this way.
And he is set to make only a matter of when the Bulls of the firing of Tibbs after
It was extremely difficult.
and had some strong words. Now, the city of Chicago at a
Well,
whole
my page.
the Bulls by
Is the YouTube page doing?
So, gentlemen,
It's a little side, but not a lot of fire in their belly with them. It's because Jerry Reinsdorf, in my
That's
opinion,
irritating.
issued the statement that he equal is basically when he was a the stuff. You the same organization, him winning 6 championships. One would argue they precipitated
Switch off to round 2. Second